Guys, we're back in action. Got my cup as well. Seamus, how's it going, Mark? Thanks for coming back, guys. I promise to try and not smash my rod off the ground again. Or to smash my rod off the ground again if that brings more viewers. Oh, shit. I'm dead anyway, lads. Oh. Well, it's gone badly. Brought the cup this time. A more manly cup than the one I got the last time. So hopefully there's a few fish. Philip, how's it going? I'm going to hopefully raise the big two rods are for raise crab, mackerel and eels, big baits as well. Small rod has just a few lugs on close in. Terry, I'm not actually there that side at all. I'm inside closer to town again, but it's a nice old spot. I'm hoping to get up to the point in a few days, as soon as we're able to, but I'm not holding out a whole pile of hope at the moment. No change, just a small rod. Picked up a bit of weed along the way, right at the edge. I was saying there, if anybody knows where it is that I'm fishing, just don't say it, please. Like I said, the guy that told me about seeing the fish here asked me not to name it, so try and do that. Get some lugs back out on this one. See if we can pick up something anywhere for the camera. Well, that's that bit. Sorry, back again. 2 foot snoods, double lug baits. Get them back out. fresh baits out. It's possible that I've picked up a bit of weed on that one. Have a trace for it. What I'll do is I'll get it baited up again anyway, just in case. I'll get baited up on that one just in case. I think a big mackerel bait again. Hopefully pick up a ray. It does, it is a bit slacker, but it could be just a bit of weed on the edge. Because there's a good bit of that around, unfortunately. But I would be very happy if it was a fish. I'm looking forward to seeing if I get anything on the fixed spool or if I get it back at all. I know it is rocky out there, but there is a patch. There's a lot of sand around as well, so I might get lucky and get it into the sand. But of course, it's just hitting hope. That gull is playing with fire there. I don't know, did you see him swoop in? There we go, a nice mackerel bait again. Maybe got a 4-inch bait. But check out the one on the left. At times it gets really bright, so if I'm squinting mad, it's hard to see, but if I put the sunglasses on, I can't see anything. It's interesting that the mackerel baits are getting untouched, are coming back untouched. Yet the large eel baits are getting chewed up. Oh, I don't know what that's about. Get that baited up quickly again now, get it back out again soon. Yeah, I don't know, it's only a small enough hook. Yeah, the northeast wind really kills it down here. North is, or so I'm gonna put 2 eel baits out on this one, but on the top hook, I'm gonna put a slightly smaller eel out and see if it was something nibbling on it. So I am. I wasn't overly optimistic about this place, but I did think I'd get a few fish out of it. Guys, how's it going? It's going good. I'm having a good time. I smashed my big rod off the ground trying to cast and caught no fish. So it's a kind of like a frank type of a day. I was gonna have one look at that Flatty Fanatic. Michael, yeah, man. I think you're right there. Go full Aquaman on it. Just swing you around there, see can I see is there anything doing on the Flatty Fanatic. No joy. I'm gonna have to up my game, lads, to catch a fish of some description. Of course, at this moment in time, I have the excuse of using the big hooks. But if I put on the small hooks and I don't catch something, that's going to make me look really bad. Because it's bad enough catching weed outside there without bringing casting some out too. Now while we're all turned that way, I'm gonna bring in the big one and well, hopefully get it in. And get this one out. A lovely little doggy, but he's got it swallowed. So he does. Bit of dentistry here, guys. Sorry. Back live. Saves the blank. He had the two hooks, but he had one in under his gill, so I had to cut the line and then do a bit of dentistry to get the second one out. So get this fella back again. He saved the blank, thank God. The panic is over. Oh my God. Just never think you'd be so happy to see a little doggy come in. But no, that saved the day. So it has. He ruined my trace, mind you, but we'll give him that one. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to take in that small rod altogether and put on a big bait on it and just cast it out, because I cast in close that time and it's just getting destroyed in weed. It turns out I wasn't getting any weed at all. Glenn, how's it going? Uh, John, it wouldn't be deep, really. Like the deepest parts of Tree Bay aren't even 30, 33 or 34 feet, I don't think, and that's on a good day. So you wouldn't be talking more than 10 or 12 feet there at distance, maybe. I don't think, anyway. There's rocks outside us, so I would say it's pretty shallow in the grand scheme of things. I did think I'd pick up a bass though on the log, so I did. I did hear you get a nice few bass here, but then again, it's not great. And it's not bad conditions either, to be honest. Gonna load up on lugs now on this one. Give the crabs something to do. That's a few serious lug bait, or 2 serious lug baits there now. John, yeah, it's a spot that I would say there is bass here, but just maybe not this stage of the tide or something. Strong possibility as well that they're outside, that the bass are outside in the rocks still, or sort of hunting in and around the rock. that's what I thought. I had blocked you. Yeah. How so? Alright, that's all right. See, when dog walkers spend more time looking at you than they do looking in front of them, they walk into your line and then they make faces at you. Martin, yeah, the blank has been saved. Well, look, not far. In sub 40 meters, kind of. I'm kind of trying to judge off where I saw the rocks on my right hand side and keep just slightly left of where the rocks are, just in case there's any bass hunting up along the rock outcrop, which would be nice. So it would. I would like to get another few fish. Corson, Cale, very nice to see you, man. I hope you're subscribing, enjoyed a bit of fishing. I just got one small fish there, a dogfish we call them. So it would be nice to pick up a couple of more. That century rod move there. The worst I ever saw, Joe, was down in Youghal on the slab bank. There's a competition on one day. There must have been 40 anglers, maybe more, on it. And a guy from Clare, Aidan O'Halloran, was peg number 1. I was peg number 2, I think, or 3 the same day. But the guy with the dog walked all the way down through the lot of us. 38 or so pegs, we'll say. And next thing, just before he got to Aidan, he took his spaniels off the lead. But this guy, he had a lovely dog, a lovely set of spaniels, hunting dogs, obviously. But after walking through 38 anglers, or 39, he just couldn't wait till he got past Aidan. Let the dog off the hook, dog ran down, grabbed the first bait he saw, and took about 3 or 4 traces. What a job to get him off, like. And Aidan is a dog lover, so, like, he was fit to punch the head off of the owner, though. So he was. I have to say, this area isn't too bad for them. Inch Beach is a nightmare with dogs. You get the owners and they have no problem allowing their dogs to go to the toilet on your gear and everything. A lot of them have no respect whatsoever. But I have got my fishing mug. I think you guys will appreciate that. You can't read it backwards, obviously. Nothing makes a fish bigger than almost being caught. I'd say it's just the weed, or sorry, the waves in close, just bouncing it around the place off the grip blade. Very cool. Now what one doggy?
There's a couple of dogs washed up that last the night before.
Oh yeah?
About 5 or 6 dogs washed up along the beach. Now they're all, I'd say they've been caught in it because they're all hitting us and finish it.
Oh.
So somebody hit fucking got them from over.
This is not so many guys eating them. The strange one.
Yeah.
If you kill them, they're not going to keep them, like. It'll make a whole pile of sense.
I agree with you. There's been a couple of lads back at the point behind as well now for the last couple of weeks.
Oh, fishing, is it?
Fishing with a bit of bass, but not really.
That's pity, yeah. It's a good time of year for the stingrays and things, but
Yeah.
this lack of being able to go, I suppose, is keeping fellas back a bit.
Yeah. So I don't fish off the lighthouse over.
Oh yeah.
I go to the kayaks.
Oh cool. I just had the phone on for the live stream for fishing. Oh, because in case I want to in case give away the secret of where we are. Yeah. We got a small boat right now last year, just the coast fishing. Oh yeah, that's super shallow. Yeah, bit of action. Let you out, take it easy. Rebel dog. Behave yourself. Nigel, it's great to hear, man, that the UK has been allowed back to fish. I wonder how busy the spots are going to be, though. Is there going to be hassle with it? Like, I saw some crowds there having the street parties and everything, and it's a bit foolish. Behave yourself. It's kayak angler, though, not a shore angler, so it's not too bad. I didn't. You're allowed a couple anyway per episode, I think. Surely. Adrian, I think you should be allowed to have a cast on your lunch break. That guy did say that there was a few guys fishing down in Derrymore Point, but not getting anything. So that's a pain. The dog wars. I think it's only fair to put an eel out again after eel's got us the last one. Well, the only fish, really. But I'm going to check out that I'll check out that Century now, because it did do a little bit. But I think you can see that there, the row out of the sand eel. Always makes for good bait. What's Fahan like, Glenn? I never fished there. Don't think I ever fished that area. There could be some. I've heard of it. All right, there's going to be some real good fishing. Ballyreen is not too far away from there. King Tut, you're the man. Oh, let the big rod go there, guys. There's a big pull down and release there. See the. Yeah, did you see the big? There was a good pull down, I thought. There's definitely a bit of life on that, isn't there? A fish for like what? Definitely something attacked the left rod. I'm going to take in that Century and see what happens with that. I wish I had his money, although I did get some free beers in Las Vegas for being his double. Right, I'm going to flick you around there and go taking that Century. Not too sure there's anything on it, but there might be. Managed to break the bottom hook, but got the trace back. That's alright. That other rod is still kind of going there, so what I'm going to do is before I let me come up a bit again. Right, I'm going to move this rod over just a bit, just give me a bit more space. We'll tighten it up and see what happens. King Tut, sound for that shout there, and we're getting an extra 11 likes. I'm gonna reel over there now and have a look and see. Also, I have to remember that when you pour something out of the flask, the first sup is going to be hot. Right, you watch that, I'll cast out this. I see the guy on the left here running. He's just been doing hill sprints up here, and I'd say he's feeling the burn. I would like if that gave a bit more rattling there, lads. And ladies, of course. It was a nice little drop back at the start and a couple of rattles. He's just showing off for the camera. And I wish the rod had bite quickly, take the focus off of your fitness guy. I think it might be time to see what's going on over there. And the Fahan sounds class. I think my buddy Andy does a good bit of fishing up there. Seen some fine rays, Barry as well. Bit of a pilgrimage over for the rays in Fahan, I think, every year. Yeah, that hook broke in the last one, but Alright, back again. Oh, he's doing fancy dance stuff now. He must know he's on camera. I bet you he's a subscriber. Come on, which one of you is it really? I bet you it is. Okay, just put the bait on this now and we'll get it in. But I would like a bit more moving. Cheers, Markman. In training for the stingrays, yeah. He is making me look bad though. I get a big ray here though, I have no problem knocking a few push-ups out either. In waders. Like a real man. Alright, crab on the bottom hook on this one and an eel, I think. And we get that one in then. Mark, is that you below? I have to get him out of there. So, fair play to him. There's a lot of guys that don't bother looking out for their kids. And like I said, she's got her bike and her high vis and her helmet on, so, and he has his high vis on. Unfortunately, any streakers running by here are likely to be fellow anglers messing with me, so it's not going to be a pretty sight. Yeah. I did try and get a beautiful woman to do the press ups and the fitness behind me, but I couldn't afford her, so this is all I could get. The guy up the road. I really am hopeful of getting another fish. I've only got about... Oh, I don't have a whole pile of time left in this place before I gotta get out of here. Oh, we're gonna check this out, guys. There, I'm going very good now, I have to say. Swingy around there. I get my marker, the little black with the wheel. Come on, fish. That stuck tormentingly solid. Heartbreak, like. Unnecessary heartbreak. Ah. I'll give it a bit of slack, see will it come out if it is a fish. No. I don't know, guys, what am I going to do? No dice, guys, no dice. Disappointment Central. Hook stuck in the rock. I don't know, guys. Disappointing, this trace out anyway. Hopefully away from the rocks this time. Certainly much snaggier than I thought it was going to be. Trying to get this one in now, guys, and have to start thinking about an exit strategy. Looks like the crab action in close is pretty severe. Bring that back around there. So it is. So that's in the one, Raj. It's not really, Patrick, because I'm getting the stuff back, but it is rock out. Well, there's obviously rock outcrops, but there is a lot of sand around them, or so I thought anyway. I did use the heavier line, thank God, otherwise I would have lost a good shot. City sausage, no, the snags are messing with me. I've only had one doggy, but can't give up too easily on this big fish hunt. Didn't blank, didn't cover myself in glory either, mind you. I didn't cover myself in glory. Oh, I don't know who that was now. Simon Irish, I gotta head away there now. I gotta start knocking. As you can see, I'm nearly at well, I'm not nearly at high water yet, but I can't stay here too much longer with the truck. So I don't want to cause a bit of hassle for myself later on. I'm thinking pack up here because it is pushing towards getting out of here time anyway, and stop at the estuary on the way home for 15 minutes just for myself. So I'm going to do that because my heart is broken. I'm going to get these rods in. I'm going to start with the big one and give that one a bit of time. So that's the distance one. Quite possibly stuck again, but sure. What can you do? Hope you'll be able to see that there now. Should be a bit better. Static. Big old legends here. Not too sure if you're one of the robots, but hopefully not. Put you back on the rod while I'm doing that bit. Very interesting bottom hook there. Anybody want to hazard a guess what did that? Michael, it's not Brandon. No, that's just a bit too far from me. It's in Shirley Bay, but a guy who told me where it was asked me not to say the exact name of it, so I can't. But it's in Shirley Bay. It's some sort of a need anyway, I'd reckon. So it is. Unfortunately, the tide will not allow me to stay longer. Look at that lovely row of the eels. Wasted. Now it's seagull bait. So I'm going to get this last one in now. Hopefully, or else I'm going to get stuck again. In which case I'm going to wreck the place. Nada. Guys, that'll about do it for today. Thanks very much for tuning in. I'm gonna stop off on the way home. And Chunky Cat's Fishing, how's it going? I'm gonna stop off on the way home and just give it about 20 minutes there. But the tide is pushing up nice and fast at the moment, so I'm just gonna get out of here. But thanks everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I can't give you the usual panorama. Back again. I keep in touch with everybody on the Facebook page and on the things here. So that's it, lads. If you can hit the like button, it really helps the channel. It just makes it a bit more interesting and YouTube pushes the videos more. So I won't talk anymore, and I'll be catching you again soon, guys. Okay? Knock you off there.